If you're new to Medicare, maybe you're just turning 65, or perhaps you worked a couple years beyond 65 and you're retiring now, and if so, congratulations. Well, you've got a lot of different options to think about. We've got Medicare Advantage plans on one side and Medigap plans on the other, along with a Part D drug plan. I know it can get a little overwhelming. My name is Russell Noga. I'm the owner of Medisups.com, and this is why I created my YouTube channel many years ago, to answer many of your questions that you might have. So feel free to visit all my other videos and like and subscribe to the channel. However, today we're going to be talking about what is Medicare Plan G. Well, I'll tell you this much, it's the most popular plan, and for good reason. Stick around, I'll cover the benefits of Plan G, how to choose the right company, and how to keep costs low. Now let's dive right into it. Medicare Supplement Plan G. The most comprehensive coverage offered by Medicare now, except for Plan F, which is no longer available to new people coming on Medicare. If you've got a Plan F out there, and I know there's a couple of you out there watching who do, probably many of you, you got to keep your Plan F when it went away January 1st of 2020. And what happened was Medicare came in and said, this plan is too expensive. It costs too much money because it's got first dollar coverage. We're going to remove it from the lineup, so anybody new to Medicare on that date, January 1st of 2020, cannot enroll in a Medicare Plan F. Obviously, if you've got one now, you are clearly allowed to keep it. However, that doesn't mean you need to stay there. We should look at the option switching you to a Plan G or even a Plan N maybe. Or if you're dying to keep Plan F, you just absolutely can't let it go, we can change you to a different company and save you money. So if you've got a Plan F, definitely give us a call. However, keep watching, because my job is to try and encourage you to look at Plan G. The reason why Plan G is such a great option is because it's got far lower premiums than Plan F, and it's very close in coverage. In fact, the difference was so little that most people are paying far more on Plan F to get almost no benefit. So Plan G is absolutely a great option, and for good reason. Now, I'll tell you why. Plan G pays 100% of the gaps in Medicare, meaning the expenses that Medicare Part A and B don't cover and you have to pay for. Plan G pays most of those for you after you just do one thing, and that is pay an annual Part B deductible. Now, that deductible ranges in cost every year. It goes up a little every year. In this year, we're in 2020, at the tail end of 2020, coming right up on 2021. The deductible is $198. That's once per year, so that's a calendar year deductible, and it resets in January. With Plan G, once you pay that one deductible, Plan G will pick up 100% of the other gaps in Medicare Part A and Part B. This means no medical bills for the rest of the year for a relatively low premium. Now, while we're on the topic of premium, well, let's just dive right into it. What does Medicare Supplement Plan G cost? Well, that ranges with a number of factors involved. The most important thing I can stress when it comes to Medigap plans, regardless of which plan letter you choose, is that every company has the same coverage within each plan letter, but they all charge different rates for it. That means you can go to company A, they'll give you a premium, and it might be $125, and you can go to company B, C, D, and E, and it might just keep going up from there. Company Z might be $250 for the same Plan G. What's the difference? Nothing. What comes out of your bank account and the logo on your card. Now, again, I'm Russell Noga with Medisups.com. We shop all of the rates from all the top companies because we have access to them all. You pay the same whether you allow us to help or you went direct, except we show you all those options. We show you who's got household discounts every year, and you never pay us. There's no cost for our service. So if you go direct, they're only going to give you one rate. They're going to say, thank you for coming. Plan G is this much. And you say, okay, that's great. How much is everybody else? They say, we don't know. We don't care about everybody else. We care about us. And our plan is this much. Would you like to sign up? We don't do that. We shop all the top companies and then let you know who has the lowest premium. Plan G, again, the same coverage no matter who carries it, but it is outstanding coverage. So you might as well just allow us to help out. It doesn't cost you a dime, but we get you in the best spot. So let's talk about the various insurance carriers that do offer Plan G. You've got names like Aetna Medicare Supplement Plan G, or Mutual of Omaha Medicare Supplement Plan G. And a couple names you may not have heard of. Those are big names. Like this year is Ascendo Medicare Supplement Plan G. Ascendo is part of the CVS Aetna family of companies, very similar to Aetna, in the fact that they offer the same Medicare supplement plans. However, Ascendo's got a 14% household discount. Now, that is higher than anybody else offering household discounts, and many companies do. But here's the kicker. You just have to live with somebody. It doesn't matter what age. They don't have to be applying for coverage alongside you. You just get 14% discount. So let's talk about if they're in your state, and if not, who's the next best option. But the last thing I want to see you do is overpay on this stuff. And when you've got trusted advisors like we are to fight for you, and it never costs you anything, our clients love our service. We've been in business over a decade now. With over 10,000 people we've helped for their Medigap insurance, and they absolutely love it because we keep them in the lowest premiums every year. So to get help on Medicare Supplement Plan G, or maybe you're interested in Plan N, we can discuss that and how that works with your own personal situation. Just give us a call today. Our phone number is 1-888-891-0229, and we'll get you in the best spot with your Medicare Supplement insurance now and for years to come. We look forward to speaking with you today.